Hey, this is ASpengler and this is episode 12 of building the Cologne Cathedral in Lego. Last week we worked on the sides of the cathedral, started getting up, working on the stained glass, building up the side areas, so it's not just the front anymore. So we built about this much of each side, this side and the other side. Got all the stained glass there done. Didn't completely finish the edge just because I'm gonna have to do some edits when I do this section right here. So waiting to finish that area up until we get this ready. Also, we kind of filled in the inside of these kind of window overhang areas. Did that on each side as well. And so that was the main thing we did last time. These took the majority of the time, and they look really good now. The kind of size of the cathedral is somewhat better represented now. We just don't have the front. We got a little bit of the body of the cathedral as well, so it's nice to see. For this segment, I'm looking to try to make like the inner wall that goes right here, so I'll be able to make the kind of the cutoff for the next level of the front of the cathedral. And so there's like a main entrance that comes in here. There's a little room right here, but there's another wall that goes up right here. So that's what we're going to be working on, and try to get up to the same level as here. And then once we get that, we can start on the next level. This I might get also started on the next level of this, which is going to be another row of windows and flying buttresses. The roof is a decent amount. I'll have to figure out where the roof is in proportion to the front, just so I don't go too far on the front. Make sure I leave a spot, because the roof goes right up to the front, but the front of the cathedral gets really tall compared to the rest of it. So I want to get the front done, but I gotta make sure I keep it balanced with the other stuff. So I probably should, if I can, I'll try to get some work done on this section as well, just so I can kind of keep the proportions the same. If I get too far on one section, the other ones might not look completely right. So we might try to get a little bit of this one done as well, but definitely we'll get started on the center. Probably won't get any time lapses with that, just because it's going to be plain structural stuff, not very interesting, but definitely if I do other stuff, I'll try to get some time lapses in. And so with that, we'll go ahead and get building. Okay guys, come back after a really good amount of work. I kind of didn't really do what I was originally planning. I was originally planning on doing like interior sort of stuff, but then I started working on the kind of middle plate right here, and then I kind of got the urge to just really get working on the middle section, so I kind of just didn't do any of the interior like stuff that I was originally planning on, and I just really wanted to get started on the next section just so we can kind of get a little bit of everything done, and just kind of get a feel for how big the cathedral is going to get. And it helps kind of in the, just to make sure everything fits together, not to get too far on one section before the other one's not even started yet. So you saw I first did one side, and then you saw the time in the time lapse the other side being built. I ended up making these side parts into two different sections that come apart. I originally had it one giant plate, and I thought about that for a second. I was like, if I try to pick this thing up, it's just gonna snap in the middle. So I cut it down the center, and so there's two separate sections that can come off. So right now we have a total of 4 different sections. We got the main front area, this middle section, and then the 2 here. Probably make this last one just a single section. I think that's going to be the easiest thing. It's not too big, and it's just going to be a big curve, so it's probably the best to have it one section, unless I do like another cut in the half like in the middle here. But I'll probably just make it one section. But yeah, I got started. It's pretty much the same as the main front entrance. It's just kind of scaled down. It doesn't have the window as well. There's just going to be a big window up here. It's a lot shorter than the front, so it shouldn't be too hard. So that's why I got started on it, just because it's a decent amount of repetition from the first. I copied a lot of the same stuff that I did in the front on these 2 sections. The second one that you saw in the time lapse went a lot faster, just because I had done this one and the front, so I was pretty used to it. This is going to be something I'm definitely going to want to focus in the next segment. Getting the windows, and there's 2 windows on each side, and we got to make the arches again. That's probably going to take the longest amount of time. But yeah, the main focus will be to get this to about the same level, so we can kind of have everything at this height. So the arches take the longest. Windows shouldn't take too long, and we'll probably next segment do one, and then you'll see the time lapse of the other one. So some stuff to look forward to next time. I did do a little bit on the top. I just put 1 brick layer. You can kind of see right above the gray there, the dark gray. I put one more section of brick just to kind of level that out a little bit. I did find a picture, pretty good picture of the column, the assortment of columns in the center. So maybe we'll do that next segment, but I really want to get more work done on these. So just a lot of good stuff to look forward to in the next upcoming segment. And so with that, we'll end it out. If you guys like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.